back live here in the Red Deserts.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't rush. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmare. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware, secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Beware, secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to be discovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
One of you two will get invaded.
You said what?
One of you two will get invaded.
Maybe. Invasions work a little bit differently in Bloodborne. I mean, especially Especially at my level, it's like I don't see it happen often. At least not for this one. Maybe my other two characters, but this one probably not. I'd be very, very surprised. But hey, stranger things have happened.
You can do more. I don't want to. Sometimes it's the only thing, you do a little swing, your character says, oh, let me kick instead. Quite surprised I got 2 visions.
You have a password on Crusader?
I got the password I normally used on Elden Ring.
Okay. And 7?
Yep.
Have you rang your bell?
The small one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Although, Black, since you're like on Dark Souls 3 and you're in the area that I kind of want to be in, I kind of want to hop on that a little bit too.
I need 11 more.
Try ringing your small bell again, Crusader.
Yes, sir.
What?
I don't know how you do that small voice like that. Like spitting my voice in a terrible enough.
I just thought he handed the mic to somebody else.
No. I got a little man's voice. Oh,
There we go. I rung it again. You rang the beckons bell, right?
Naturally.
Sometimes somebody in Bloodborne can be very finicky.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes you have to stand like right in the section spot. Sometimes you have to walk around.
No, yeah, no. The netcode with Bloodborne is definitely not the greatest. You are in that first room, right?
Nope. Now I am.
That's probably why.
I was where that one guy was standing. But now I'm by the man.
Next 20. Timothy.
Thank you. I'll be chilling by the lamp until I find your world.
I saw that on PlayStation Store right now they have Assassin's Creed Mirage for 60% off right now, the deluxe edition. I think I might pick that up tomorrow. I've always wanted to play it, I just don't want to spend full price for it.
I have like so many Assassin's Creed games and just like not even a desire to play any of them. Discovered honestly after like that travesty on Odyssey and just
Understandable kind of ruin
you know
taste.
and then with Origins also just being fucking awful. I honestly haven't enjoyed a good Assassin's Creed since like since Revelations. Syndicate was cool. I'll give Syndicate a pass. Like I actually enjoyed Syndicate to a point, but
my favorite one so far was Valhalla.
you know, I have Valhalla, but I just don't really feel.
I just appreciate that they did something with Vikings for a once.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Something open. It's like, come on. Even if everyone was all the way back to Brotherhood, it's like, come on, dude, like something with Valhalla. They fucking did.
What are you over there like cackling about?
Hey, wolf.
Wait.
Die.
Oh,
Die.
oh, that's what you're laughing. Okay.
Die.
Are you sure you want to do that though, Crusader?
Did you
Oh,
invade you?
man. It was your match engine, but come on.
Hang on a second, I gotta see.
Come on.
I'm a hunter. Crusader, what are you? You're also a hunter.
I'm a vile blood. Come on.
Oh, you're a
bring it.
vile blood? It says you're a hunter of hunters.
Oh, hunters. Well, I don't know then.
I'm a hunter of hunters.
Yeah, hunter. Not viability.
It's not vile blood.
Oh yeah, that one guy in the forest there. Hunter.
No, it's Eileen.
Oh, yeah, Eileen.
You're talking about the
I was
League
thinking-
in the forest.
Yeah, I was thinking of him, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really, sir? Is this really how you want things to be, Crusader?
Maybe. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better.
Yeah, from what I ever remember, I think the base of my female kid is one called Lady Maria. Yeah, I found the video.
Ow! Eyeballs!
You did it to yourself. Damn, look at 281,000. But thank you though.
Yep, you're welcome. I don't even have this weapon fully upgraded.
What weapon are you using?
The Holy Moonlight Sword. Only got +7.
Oh. Yeah, I might re-download Bloodborne tomorrow. you have to mix them around.
No, I get it. Are you going to invade me again?
I hope not.
Oh, okay, that wasn't intentional.
Nope. I had my regular thing right.
No, sometimes it'll do that too, especially like it depends on the covenants or the Carol runes. So that's why I was like, oh, I need the other one. That's why I was like super confused when you first spawned in and you're just like over there, like cackling like a cheesy, comic book villain. Laughing like an evil like a wannabe evil Disney character. Like you're not actually evil, but you want to be evil.
Did you lads see that FromSoft is going to be doing a live action of Elden Ring?
I did not. No.
Yeah, they plan to do a live action TV show.
Of Elden Ring?
Yep.
Interesting.
I've seen things about possibly an anime, but not a live action.
Yeah, Miyazaki and a few of the other team were talking about maybe doing a live action of it.
That would be interesting to see.
They'll probably film it in the UK, because the whole probably may film it there.
Oh, it might be good if I use the bell again.
If they do end up filming in the UK, I might.
Oh no, just use your bell again.
Try to be like one of the characters.
Yeah, I already used it.
Okay. You want, like you said, you want to be one of the characters?
Yeah.
Nice. Go for it.
If you film in the UK, yeah, I might go for one of the characters. I think maybe I might go for Blythe. Try to go for Blythe because I'll be the right height.
It's like, alright, all you gotta do is just be 8 feet tall, and then it's like, you're pretty much like set.
Well, I'm 6'7" in real life, so.
I know. And Blythe, I'm just like thinking of Blythe, and when you stand next to Blythe, and he's like 10 feet fucking tall. It's like, what the, like, dude, why are you so, like, dude.
I remember when Elden Ring first came out and I watched people stream and they called him Blade. Is that Blade?
They called him what?
Called him Blade.
They called him Blade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even though he says I'm Blythe.
Right, Blythe. But they call him Blade.
Yeah, because of the 2 Ds.
Yeah, I get it. I know. That's because people are oblivious. Like, well, I'm just gonna call you this because, like, that's too difficult for me to try to focus on and pronounce, or some typical shit that I've heard 1,000 times from, like, a million times from people.
I never understood why people just like, okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce it properly.
Although those same people will get super bent out of shape if you mispronounce other things.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little ironic in that sense. Oh hey, we discovered the chime of a small resonant bell.
It's like when I used
Oh, it's like that, is it? It's like that, is it?
I'm not even trying to do this.
Invading you again?
Apparently.
I keep.
What is your hold on? What's your Carol rune effect you have? The bottom rune.
I have the one that boosts stamina recovery.
Yeah, so is mine. Yeah, that's the Hunter of Hunters. But for some reason, he's invading me hostily.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. Well, only one way to settle this.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I am dead! Ooh-wee. It is fun to die! Ooh. Next thing you know, it's going like a wild boar. Ooh-wee.
I'm gonna silence my beckoning bell. Now I'm gonna
Small.
resummon.
Small resonant label.
And then we'll see if this time it spawns you in as a friendly and not a foe. Bloodborne. Now here's a game you can easily level up in. Like, I just, like, Crusader, I killed you, what, twice now?
Yeah.
And I've already gotten, like, over 500,000 souls from you. Or echoes. It takes me about, like, 1,000,000 just to level up now at this point. So, I mean, I'm just, like... You know, just... It's just ironic, that's all.
None of that, yeah. Ah.
Fuck!
Why does the game do this? Oh, I know how this goes. Okay, let's just get it over with. Ah, beast cutter. Ah, beast cutter. Ah, beast cutter. Do I look like a beast to you? No. I give you my arm. Ah, I get the cutter.
I'm gonna head back. I just don't understand. Oh wow, I didn't even light the lantern. I don't know why we're having this issue though, where it's like I can't summon you in. Hey, swap over to Vile Blood. Switch your take off that Hunter effect, the stamina boost, and put it to Vile Blood. Okay. Well, you had to think for a second. Like, where the hell were we just at? We're at the Hunter's nightmare. Now, Bloodborne is just like Elden Ring in that sense, where you can only summon up to 2 people. One of the drawbacks to Bloodborne. Alright, I'm back here.
Hunter's nightmare. Okay, now we'll see.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
I already had it ringing. Oh, there we go. It finally worked.
Let's see what happens now.
It summoned me as a normal.
I don't even see you yet. How do you know?
Because the summit just did discover. But it's blue.
You weren't even in my world yet, so that's why I was like, how could you even see that?
I can tell by the color of the thing. Like the summit, what it tells me on the thing. Summit to work.
Alright, let's go. Mindful of the enemies in my world. Oh, really? Well, that hurt.
Oh, that hurt.
Well, now you see firsthand like how much damage they're doing to me. So
Yep.
we'll try this again. I was playing Vampire loud. I'm waiting for the light to come back. Have you played Mortal Shell, Crusader?
Yep.
What are your thoughts on that?
I kind of like it.
Same. Ew, gross. You gonna clean that up?
Yep.
That's unsanitary.
That way.
Yeah, 1 second, sorry.
Not go that, work that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, we are. I'm just gonna go get my blood. I was. Yeah. But 1 second.
1 hour. Like,
good?
No.
nope.
We ended up switching our covenants out, so then that way, it resolved the issue. We both were hunters, but for some reason,
Wasn't working properly.
no. So, I swapped to Vile Blood, he swapped to Orphan of Kos. Covenants. Stop spewing your bodily fluid, like, yeah, that is just so gross. By the way.
Alright.
Ugh, clean that up. Damn it. So, I was gonna say this earlier, and I was like, oh, let me wait for Black to get back before I bring it up. So I was playing Vampire last night,
Oh, yeah.
and every time I play Vampire, like, it always makes me want to play Bloodborne, or vice versa. Every time I play Bloodborne, I always want to play Vampire. There's just so much about Vampire that, like, really, it draws on the aspect, a lot of the, like, it's you can tell it's truly been inspired by a lot of FromSoft mechanics, or like Souls-like mechanics, just from the fighting. The leveling mechanics are way different. Like, there are no stats. I mean, there's stats, but it's nothing like FromSoft. But just from like the way like the combat feels essentially in the game. And just, you know, movement and whatnot. It's very FromSoft-esque, or very Souls-like-esque. I should say Souls-like is more. Because, I mean, like, you have, like, games like Mortal Shell. Also kind of, like, using a very Souls-like kind of recipe there. With its own twist to it, though. So these games are, like, their own thing. But they're just also a little familiar in that way.
Beware.
It also kind of reminds me of Castlevania a bit.
You know, I've never used that thing. I've tried the beast one. That was interesting. That one's interesting.
Yeah, I use the base one a little more than I use the
By a lot faster than my brother would. Grinding for the playing grass.
I really hate
You know, we don't need to fight them.
Yet here we are fighting.
I don't normally fight them. I usually
Yeah,
just run. I usually just run right past them. Nope.
He did.
You know, I just cleaned my console out the other day. Like, it's running so much quieter now, but I don't know, it seems a bit sluggish though too. I've just been noticing like how some of the games are running. I've been wondering like what that's about.
How old was your machine?
It's a few more than like shit. Over 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
I've had this console for it's my only PS4, and I've
What I
had this
find,
for a while.
What I find interesting, consoles from today don't last as long as consoles from go back to Nintendo 64. Like mine still works. And I had it when it came out.
Oh, Crusader, come over here. What are you doing?
Get with them while they fight.
Like I bought my Nintendo.
Wait, what do you mean while they fight?
I struck one of them with the shaman staff.
Oh, you were doing. Okay, that's what you were doing. Okay. What were you about to say, Black?
I was just saying, right, it's interesting how consoles today don't last as long as consoles from the Nintendo 64. It's
I mean, I can't speak to a Nintendo 64 because I've never actually owned one myself personally. I had one as a kid, but it wasn't mine, so I don't know how long a Nintendo 64 will last. But I will say, like a PS3 probably will last about 5 to 6 years. You know, PS4 has lasted a bit longer than that because honestly, it's like it still plays pretty well. My PS3 still actually plays pretty well too, so I don't know. Those could last easily 10, 15 fucking years. It just depends on how well you take care of them.
For example,
Oh, why did you do that?
I bought my Nintendo 64 back in 1999. It still works fine. There's no issue with it.
Don't do anything. Watch this. Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, he did.
What you were doing, honestly, was probably not the best approach. Because you can actually just avoid both of them going this way. And then go right up there.
Like,
Oh, we're right by Ludwig, and he was fighting them two big, giant enemies right there. Like, and he was like, I mean, he stabbed one of them with the shaman blade, and they were fighting each other, which I didn't see. But still, though, it's like just, I'm like, there's a much more efficient method of, you know, taking, excuse me, of dispatching these two.
it's like earlier today when I was counting on the Nintendo 64 games.
Say again?
Earlier today when I got home, right now, I was on my Nintendo 64 for a bit. And I decided I'm gonna count how many fucking games I have.
Right.
I have over 215 games on my N64.
Sweet. Now, what's interesting though is like, you know, when I mean, like, that's the thing too about like 64, like stuff back then. It's like back then in those days, a lot of people who were buying consoles and shit, they were buying it for their kids. I mean, they were people who were gaming back then. They weren't really like adults. They were more like young, either like teenagers, like adolescents, or like small children.
I was in my teens when it came out.
You know, so I was a small kid back then. I was like 6, you know, like 6 years old or less, like when N64 came out, type shit. So it's so for children, I mean, for most, at least for a lot of kids, you know, because I mean, it's like kids easily break like the shit that they play with. You know, I'm no exception to that. I mean, I remember, like, I wear glasses. I broke my glasses a lot growing up, too, so, but over time I learned to, like, take care of them, you know what I'm saying? So it's, like, it just kind of comes down to, like, the person themselves, their habits, and, like, how well do you take care of your games and shit? Because that was, like, a life learning lesson, or that was, like, that was a life lesson for me, where it's, like, I've had a lot of broken games, controllers, consoles, and so just, like, looking at it from this, where it's, like, okay, like, what helps a console, or what, you know, whether it's a disc, a console, or just an accessory on it, like, what habits or behaviors, like, help maintain them and prolong their lifespan, and what shortens that, you know what I'm saying? So, that's just kind of, like, what I've experienced, and I think that's why, like, I have so many consoles now, because like I don't, like I think the last time I bought a new console, like I actually went out and bought a brand new console or like had gotten a replacement console because like my other one like broken down, was right before I got this PS4, which was at least I got this PS4 in 2017. That sounds right. So actually, it's almost 8 years old. This PS4 that I got.
Yeah, my PS5 is getting pretty low because I have the first gen PS5.
And the PS3 that I have, I've had that at least like a few years. The PS3 I've had at least for like a few years prior to that, where the other PS3 I had for at least 4 or 5 years. So I don't know. I've had this PS4 for a while, or PS3 for like
I still have my PS5, not PS3. I still have my PS3. I have like the very first edition of PS3 just to run.
And then I got a PS2 over here that I bought at my last job, and this shit was in such pristine condition. It's like I couldn't even tell you how long that the person who owned it prior to me had it, because it was donated to a thrift store, which was my job at the time. And I got this shit for less than $25. Pristine PS2 with like everything. It came with every fucking thing. You know, I already had games and stuff, so it's like memory cards, controllers, like every fucking thing. It's like, it's crazy. Like, the controllers are probably like the one drawback to the PS2, because it's like some of them are still a bit defective, or like, you know, like you can tell, like the controllers are probably the one thing that like will go the fastest, just because like it's really easy to break a controller, or rather its lifespan is very short comparably to everything else. But just like keeping that in mind, I'm just like, this PS2 though, it's like, I'm like, how the fuck did they keep, like, how did they take care, like, what did they do? There was not even a speck of dust on it.
Yeah,
There wasn't like, think about it. It's a PS2, a PlayStation 2, a fat like a PS2 fat. Alright, and it was in such pristine condition, like it hadn't even been removed from the box. There was no box though. It came in like, and it had so many games, so much stuff with it. Like it had just been sitting somewhere, no one had touched it. And yet at the same time though, it's like there wasn't even any dust on it though. So it's like obviously it was still maintained and taken care of. So it's kind of going back to what like I was saying earlier initially to like what you were saying. It's like it just comes down to like how well people take care of their shit. Why is it like, is that me or something? Like, wow, look, like I can see like an outline of my own character.
Some interesting music playing right now.
Oh, what, me?
Sounds like flute music.
It is. It's actually from Naruto.
Oh, let's see. It sounds like something from Ghost of Tsushima.
You know what? But it would fit though, because like, especially like where they play this at, it's like so ominous, and I love
sounds
ominous.
Like one of those.
I love ominous themes.
Sounds like one of those duels you do in that game.
Or it's like you're in the woods by yourself, and it's like, and the enemy's like around you, but you don't know where they're at, but you know that they might know where you're at, and then you're over here trying to strategize and get into the enemy's head, and it's like a survival test. You're like out there for a day, you don't have food, like just all these factors, you know, and just like the psychological battle raging on. One wrong decision, one wrong move, and it's over. You're fucking done.
Sounds like he's in combat now.
Oh, is that so?
That sounds like combat time now.
I kind of low-key wish you were here right now, Black, because we're like at Ludwig. I'm just like debating, I'm like, what theme do I want playing before we walk in here? Actually, yeah, why don't we do that? I kind of like that idea. Almost done, Crusader.
He's still there?
Yeah, he's like rushing me with his character. Since Black seemed to like that theme so much. Shall we?
Yeah, it's such a good song.
Well,
I'm glad you think so.
please help us. An unsightly beast. A great terror looms. Ludwig Beckons is coming. Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
How you doing, buddy? Nope.
Oh, damn. Crusader died in like one shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. He's... Yeah, this... I might be done. Need to move. Here's the battle theme for you. Ow. You said what?
Sounds groovy now.
Right. A little bit more of an upbeat kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, something like something like the 70s.
Look how much health he's got. His damage is ridiculous. pausing. Oh. Nope, not pausing. Death. 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 Hey, Crusader.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a break though, a little bit from this.
Okay.